Center. I'm Holly Holdren.
With an unprecedented city election on September 21st and public safety being an important topic for the citizens of Ocala, the Fraternal Order of Police Lodge 129 and the Professional Firefighters of Ocala Local 2135 will be hosting a City Council and Mayoral Candidates Forum at the Community Building at MLK First Responders Campus, located at 625 Northwest MLK Boulevard on July 29th from 6 to 9 p.m. It's open to the public, limited seating. These two unions hope to get each other's candidates' stance on public safety issues and how each candidate's policies will impact the citizens of Ocala.
This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala.
Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well.
Now, here's your host, Tom.
Being the moderator of an event that I'm now going to talk to one of the event coordinators about, Connor Tuck. He represents the Fraternal Order of Police Lodge 129. Connor, good morning.
Morning, Tom. Thanks for having me this morning.
Yeah, by the way, thanks for asking me to be a part of this event we're going to discuss. Now, you're doing this event, though, in partnership with another union.
Yes, sir, we are.
What union is that?
That's the Professional Firefighters of Ocala 2135. We're coming together to have a forum and a debate with the candidates for City Council and the Mayor.
So we're going to have District 1, District 3, District 4, District 5, and the Mayor. As many candidates as can be there. I know sometimes life gets in the way, and there may or may not be some candidates that had other obligations.
Yes,
but you're expecting a good turnout from the candidates.
We're expecting a fantastic turnout from the candidates. Gotten a lot of good feedback from them, and so it should be a good learning experience for not just the members of both unions, but for the public as well. This is an unprecedented election.
5 of the 6 seats available between City Council and the Mayor up for election.
Yes, sir.
That's never happened.
No, it's not that I can recall. Not here.
Yeah, not here. Where's this located? Let people know if they want to come. Is it open to the public, first off? And if it is, where's it located?
So it is open to the public. There is limited seating. It's at the First Responders Campus that was just built this past year or two. 625 Northwest MLK. Yes, sir. There's an awesome community building between the police department district office and fire station. So we're going to be having it inside.
Yeah, we had the Marion County Historical Commission, which I serve on at the pleasure of Michelle Stone, County Commissioner. We had a meeting two months ago. We actually put the program on the road and left the McPherson Complex area and went to the community center out there on Martin Luther King and had a historical commission meeting out there. So
yes, sir. It's a fantastic building.
it is they did a good job, and it's all state of the art and everything. Now, because it is limited seating, you got to get there early to try to get your seats. Is there a way, though, if you can't get in the building to get a seat, tell me there's a way people can still take part in this?
Absolutely. We want as many citizens and members, because not all members can be here either.
Their work.
You know, we don't close. The OFR and OPD don't close.
No.
We work 24/7, 365. So some members can't make it. So we are going to be live streaming it. We're going to be live streaming it to the Fraternal Order of Police Lodge 129 Facebook page. And I know a lot of people from the public that are going to be there are going to be sharing that link as well. So stay tuned.
So Fraternal Order of Police Lodge 129's Facebook page, you can go watch Facebook Live, and it'll be right there too.
Yes, sir.
Now, this is always a question I have, and because I think it sometimes makes it less effective. Who made the questions, or who made the questions? Because I haven't got a copy of the questions yet. I'm moderating this thing. I don't have a copy of the questions yet. Who made the questions, and do the candidates have a copy of the questions?
So right now, no one has a copy of the questions except the unions. We want the candidates to get the question there at the event.
Very good.
And they get to answer. So we want the truest form of response that we can get. The questions were designed by both unions in part to discuss the issues at hand. There are millions of questions you can ask a candidate. But because OFR and OPD unions are coming together, we want this event to be focused on public safety issues that we find to be important. And these also affect the citizens as well. So we encourage other organizations to host events, to ask particular questions that they're interested in, but we're going to be focusing on public safety today.
Okay, I'm going to get there about 5:15, 5:30. You're going to let me at least have an advanced copy then, right?
Yes, sir.
So I can read over them and don't stump. I'm from South Georgia. I ain't that smart. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So I will get a copy about half an hour ahead of time. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't want you to spring it on me just like you.
Absolutely. We want all the candidates to have an even playing field. It's not going to be one-sided. All the candidates for the council are going to be given the same amount of time and same questions, and we'll be making a decision, if any, based on the content of their answers to make some endorsements.
And that's really what this is about, is to see what the candidates, what their stances are on things that concern the Fraternal Order of Police Lodge 129 and the Ocala Fire Union, is really, because we're in uncharted times here.
Absolutely.
In the last 2 years, with some of these woke movements, the concern that a lot of people have, not about first responders and police officers, but the first responders and police officers have about where their futures are going, need to be addressed.
Yes, sir. So it's important for everyone to know that, the Professional Firefighters of Ocala 21-35 and the FOP Lodge 129 are coming together in this, because we work hand in hand out on the road, day in and day out, and what affects one of us will affect the other. So we want to make sure that we have, the best quality candidates for us and the citizens to serve our city as we serve them.
It's because, and I like that y'all are doing this, because everybody says their platform, well, I support first responders and the police. Well, okay, everybody does. Okay?
Right.
But let's see what your thoughts on how your support is. And that's what you guys are trying to do.
Absolutely. We're going to bring up, some issues that we've come across, and, potential issues that we can see in the next 4 years. A lot of people don't know, we could have a completely new government come September 21st.
100%.
Some people that I've known, specifically talking to the mayor, or the mayor's race, people don't realize the function of the mayor. The ribbon cutting, the baby holding, the
shaking hands, kissing babies.
That's all side stuff. The charter of the mayor is to oversee the Ocala Police Department and to appoint the chief of police. So essentially, the mayor race, they're voting on the CEO of the Ocala Police Department.
Right.
So
that's exactly what they're doing.
Regardless of how you look at it, it's a very important race.
Right. And by the way, a little known fact, just because there's a chief in place, the chief works at the pleasure of the mayor, who then appoints the chief, who then is approved by city council. But if the mayor can't go in, or Manal Fakori, whoever wins the race, wants to shake up the chief and remove him, that's completely plausible and could happen after the elections in September 21st.
There's a lot of stuff that can happen after the 21st, but yes, sir.
Yeah,
that's absolutely correct.
And continuity is very important to the Fraternal Order of Police and to the Fire Union. I know continuity makes your job a whole lot easier.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're just trying to find out where these candidates stand on these issues, so we can make a determination. Every election, whether it be city or county, one thing I always tell people that are uncertain about a candidate, go ask a firefighter, go ask a police officer, where do they stand and why. And that's a good point, because we work day in and day out with these elected officials, and their policies are what drive us, which then allows us to serve the citizens.
Some of the most knowledgeable people to politics in this county that I've ever talked to were firefighters and cops, because the two things they know, because they work with politicians, they work with administrators hand in hand. They know that, and you always will ask. I could ask you, and you would mirror what I'm saying. I'd say, Connor, in your job, I know you know this. Where's the best place to go eat? You know that too.
Absolutely.
Because when I used to work third shift, when I worked second shift, we go out, we get done with our job. You go to get something to eat, you'd always go to where the third shift police officers ate, because there ain't a whole lot of options third shift.
Yes, sir.
And if the police are eating there, you know it was good food.
Yes, sir.
Well,
absolutely.
the things that police and firefighters know, because like you said, it's 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You know who it is that's making the decisions and how the decisions impact you, and you know places like to eat and everything. But in this election, right now, very few of these people, their stances are known. I mean, we've got the incumbent Jay Musley, you got the incumbent Brent Molliver, and the mayor.
Yes,
That's
sir.
3 out of 15 candidates. So I'm looking forward to tonight, and I'm glad y'all are giving me the opportunity to be a part of this. I'm sure 7 or 8 other people turned it down, and y'all just came to me as a last resort. But hey, I'll take it. I'll take it.
I tell you, I'm a big fan of yours. I know a lot of us from both sides of the fence with the fire and police listen to your show, and we decided to invite you, and we're honored to have you tonight.
Well, thanks so much. I'll be there about 5:15. Connor Tuck, he is with the Fraternal Order of Police Lodge 129. The event is tonight at the Martin Luther King Community Center in between the fire department and the police department, right there at Fire Station 1 and the police department. Hope to see everybody there, or you can get it at FOP 129's Facebook page. Connor, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, Tom.
We'll be right back after this timeout. 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
You know what you want to do in retirement,